Hey, it's been a while, Commander64 here. Thanks for everyone that has subbed, for sticking around. I've been very busy lately and I haven't had much time to do these videos. It is just a hobby for me, and it's a hobby that's been on the back burner lately. Those of you that are here for the first time, I've been building a cockpit on this channel for space sim video games such as Elite Dangerous. Now, a pre-warner for all you, don't expect professional grade A DIY skills or qualified engineering here, and don't expect tutorial type stuff. I'm learning this as I go, and I'm doing it on the cheap. There may be simpler, more expensive ways to do a lot of what I do, but I have decided to share my process with you all, and I encourage you to watch it and go to the beginning of the series and watch it all come together, because everything that I have done works 100%, no problems, and it's mine. I've created this all from the very beginning. I haven't followed a build here. This is something that I've come up with myself. One last thing. Please don't copy things that I do in this video and injure yourself and blame me for it. Please use your common sense. And if you're very young, don't play with sharp knives and saws and soldering irons and drills and all the things that I used in the making of this cockpit. Find someone that's a bit older. Find someone that maybe knows what they're doing a bit. Okay? That's all the disclaimers out of the way. Let's get on with the video.
What we've got here is some speaker wire, very cheap. This was less than £3 for 25 meters. You've got black and red. Some solder, some cheap flux, soldering iron, and one of the buttons, which I've already got one of the clamps on, which is doing the light.
So first I'm going to prep my speaker wire. It comes with the red and black joined together. I'll cut 2 of each at the lengths required. 1 red and black for the light and 1 red and black for the input. Then I'll separate the red and the black at the ends and tape the wire where the split begins, so that hopefully that doesn't split past that point. Now I'll strip the wires at the ends, ready for tinning with solder. I do a whole bunch of these, which takes some time, let me tell you. Here's where I'm going to be doing the soldering. You may laugh at my clamps. Yes, you have permission. These are very dubious looking. I've said it before at the beginning of the video. If you've watched any of my previous cockpit videos, you may notice that I do things on the cheap, like clamps made out of clothes pegs. Say what you will, I can take it. I've made these sleeves by cutting up an old Ethernet network cable. I've got dozens of these lying around, so it's just easy. It's just easy to get hold of one of these. It's just the out plastic. I just cut them into little pieces and pop them over the wires, tape them on. Now I'll tin these wires up. then tin up the connectors on the switch. I'm going to give you a diagram of how I wired these up. Note that it does not match this diagram, which I found online and tried, and it didn't work for me. So whether it's just a switch that looks like the switch I've got and isn't, I don't know what the deal was there. But through trial and error, I have found this way, my way, which definitely works. Now I'm just going to turn the music up and show you the whole process of soldering, sleeving, taping. I don't have much to say about this, but you may want to see this, so here it is. Melt that down. Occasionally these like to come off. I sometimes don't notice that they have. Right, let's try that again. There we go. Now I can pop that over there and take that one on too. Here we have the button attached to the wires. Now I need to connect the JST 2.5mm 2-pin connectors to the other side. Tripod.
So we've got our switch, and we've got 2 of these. Go on to go back on. There we go. And we need to clip these up to these now. So I need to strip these.
This is simple. Just strip them, twist them together, solder them, tape them up, done. By the way, these JST 2.5mm 2-pin connectors, the 2.5mm was very important in my case. Initially I bought 1.5. They were really tiny and didn't fit the keyboard. So make sure if you are going to do something similar to me and you've got the keyboard interface device that I've got, it needs 2.5mm 2-pin connectors, JST.
Yeah, her name's on the board again today because she trapped her thumb in the stage.
Oh dear, you're very clumsy lately, aren't you? Bang your head on the bathroom doors.
Daddy, I got 2 stickers with pink stuff and because I've been raised.
Oh good, yeah, it's good to be brave. And now we have a button with a positive and negative for the light, and a positive and negative for the input. So then all I have to do is put these into the keyboard, and the switch will light up and make whatever letter that's plugged into, whichever the input one plugs into. That's that.
And there we go, that's all of the soldering done for the square push button light up switches with the 5 pins on the back. There are some more switches to solder. I'll get to those in the next video. They're much simpler with this one. I thought I'd start with the more complex one. Most of the others have only got 2 wires to be connected, a positive and a negative. All apart from those big frame shift drive and super cruise buttons. They've also got lights on them, so they've got 4 wires each. Anyway, we'll get to all of that in the next video. For now, thanks very much for watching. Take care of yourselves, keep gaming, have a great week, and this is Commander 64 signing off.